Genesis chapter 4, Cain and Abel. And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and gave birth to Cain, and said, I have gotten a man by the help of the Lord. And again she gave birth to his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a cultivator of the ground. And in the process of time, it came about that Cain brought an offering to the Lord from the fruit of the ground. And Abel also brought an offering of the firstborn of his flock and of their fat. And the Lord had regard for Abel and for his offering, but did not have regard for Cain and for his offering. And Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. And the Lord said to Cain, Why are you angry, and why is your face downcast? If you do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, and you should rule over it. And Cain talked with his brother Abel, and it came about when they were in the field, that Cain attacked Abel his brother, and killed him. And the Lord said to Cain, Where is your brother Abel? And he said, I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. And now you are cursed from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you cultivate the ground, from now on it will not yield its strength to you. You will be a fugitive and a vagabond on the earth. And Cain said to the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Look, today you have driven me out from the face of the ground, and I will be hidden from your face. And I will be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it will come about that anyone who finds me will kill me. And the Lord said to him, Therefore whoever kills Cain will have sevenfold vengeance taken on him. And the Lord set a mark on Cain, so that no one finding him would kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and lived in the land of Nod, to the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived, and gave birth to Enoch. And he built a city, and called the name of the city Enoch, after the name of his son. And Irad was born to Enoch, and Irad fathered Mehujael, and Mehujael begot Methusael, and Methusael begot Lamech. Lamech took for himself 2 wives. The name of the one was Adah, and the name of the other Zillah. And Adah gave birth to Jabal. He was the father of those who live in tents and of those who have cattle, and his brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all those who play the harp and flute. As for Zillah, she also gave birth to Tubal-Cain, a forger of every kind of tool in bronze and iron. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. And Lamech said to his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, you wives of Lamech, listen to my speech, for I have killed a man for wounding me, and a young man for hurting me. If Cain will be avenged sevenfold, then Lamech 70 times sevenfold. And Adam knew his wife again, and she gave birth to a son, and called his name Seth. For God, she said, has appointed me another offspring in place of Abel, whom Cain killed. And also a son was born to Seth, and he called his name Enos. Then men began to call on the name of the Lord. Genesis chapter 5. Genealogy of early people. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. He created them male and female, and blessed them, and called their name man, on the day when they were created. And Adam lived 130 years, and begot a son in his own likeness, according to his image, and called his name Seth. And after he had begotten Seth, the days of Adam were 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. And Seth lived 105 years, and begot Enos. And after he begot Enos, Seth lived 807 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. And Enos lived 90 years, and begot Canaan. And after he begot Canaan, Enos lived 815 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died. And Canaan lived 70 years, and begot Mahalaleel. And after he begot Mahalaleel, Canaan lived 840 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. And Mahalaleel lived 65 years, and begot Jared. And after he begot Jared, Mahalaleel lived 830 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Mahalaleel were 895 years, and he died. And Jared lived 162 years, and he begot Enoch. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. And Enoch lived 65 years, and begot Methuselah. And after he begot Methuselah, Enoch walked with God 300 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with God, then he was not seen again, for God took him. And Methuselah lived 187 years, and begot Lamech. And after he begot Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. And Lamech lived 182 years, and begot a son. And he called his name Noah, saying, This one will comfort us concerning our work and the toil of our hands, arising from the ground which the Lord has cursed. And after he begot Noah, Lamech lived 595 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth.